Good morning, guys. What's going on, guys? This is day 23 of Morning Rants with Alex. I'm Alex. And I'm going to be ranting a lot this morning about a lot of different things. A lot happened yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. But of course, the news never stops for anybody. And of course, all the days we had with no news, no nothing. Yesterday, it was just piling on us. So let's just jump right into it. I have 3 news stories I want to talk about today. We'll probably talk about them during the College Gamer podcast, which goes live tomorrow. But I just thought I would go ahead and talk about them now and go ahead and rant about them and everything like that. Nick, my brother, loves Titanfall, okay? We had an Xbox One for a few months here and there. And we had the Titanfall bundle first, and we played Titanfall then, and then we got the white Xbox One, and we re-downloaded Titanfall, and Nick just went crazy with Titanfall. So now EA suggests that Titanfall 2 will not be an Xbox One or Xbox exclusive at all. This is a story from IGN. As the mountain of evidence for a multi-platform sequel continues to rise, the publisher's CFO, Blake Jorgensen, said during Monday's Technology, Internet, and Media Conference that Titanfall 2 would probably happen, and owners of other platforms would likely see it. This is what he said. Last year it was on the Xbox only. In the future, we haven't yet announced, but we'll probably have another Titanfall game. It will probably be a bigger footprint than just a single platform. I think that's a huge positive for us, which is kind of like, duh. I mean, it needs to come to other platforms. I don't even think it's on PC. Like, that's a big deal. If it's not even on PC, that's a problem. No, wait. It is on PC. I'm crazy. Never mind. It is on PC. I'm absolutely nuts. Now that I think about it, it's on the EA Origin client. Never mind. It is on PC, but it's not on PS4. And PS4 is huge. The console base is massive. Not bringing Titanfall to PS4, it's like a no-brainer. That just needs to happen. I would play it. I'm going to play it. Nick's going to play it, I'm sure. At least Titanfall 2. Because it'll be a different game. But I think that's a big point. Next up, we're going to be talking about Blizzard. Heroes of the Storm, which I'm personally in love with. I love playing Heroes of the Storm. I think it's I want to say, the easy man, or the casual man's MOBA. Like, I don't want to get into the hardcore audience of Dota 2 or League of Legends. Because, honestly, I don't want to get screamed at for not knowing what to do. Because I've played Dota 3 or 4 times. I suck at it. I don't connect with the character, so I don't really know how to play with those characters. Now, Blizzard is bringing more characters to Heroes of the Storm, which I am happy about, because I love the lineup of playable guys that you have on Heroes of the Storm right now, but I know a lot more that they could add that I would love. They have pretty much the big ones, the big names and everything, but there are a few other small characters that I wouldn't mind. And so now they're bringing the Lost Vikings, Blizzard's first game, or first fantasy game, characters, Eric, Balog, and Olaf, from 1992's Lost Vikings. And I won't post a picture here, so just go check it out, an image of it. They look pretty cool. The cool thing I like about them, this playable character, is that it's 3 characters in one, pretty much. So you can move them individually. You can move every character individually, or you can move them as a unit, which is really cool. I don't know how you're going to be able to select all the units unless it's like the click and drag thing from like StarCraft and the early Warcraft games. Honestly, I wish they would just make a new Warcraft, like RTS, but whatever. They can be killed separately, and they have their own respawn timers. and because the more powerful, which might be a hindrance, some of the powerful abilities that they use, like the high mana cost ones, only require them to be together as a group. So if one's dead, you can't use those high abilities. So it's like a risk and reward system. And I'm sure really good players will be able to play them really well. Or if you learn how to play as them. I probably won't play as them. I personally like playing as Muradin, King Muradin, the Dwarf King. He's a badass. Like, he is awesome. Besides him, I like playing as Morrigan. She is awesome. She's just dominating. I don't know. I love playing as that. I also feel like Heroes of the Storm is a more single-player oriented game. Like, I feel like you can play with your friends, but I feel like it might be a little bit too easy. Because if you go up against a bunch of random people, you're going to face a bunch of random people who aren't coordinated, and if you are a coordinated group, you can just clean house every single time. And then here's the last story we're going to be talking about today, and I personally think it's the biggest one, is Bethesda is hosting its own E3 conference this year. This is huge. I mean, other companies have done it before. Sony had a pre-E3 conference, or kind of, when they announced the PS4, that was kind of a pre-E3 conference, but it took place in February. So that happened. Microsoft had one for the Xbox One, where they revealed the Xbox One, so they didn't have to focus on that in their E3 conference. Call of Duty does it every year, where they have their own conference for Call of Duty. So now Bethesda's doing it. Nintendo obviously has their own thing too. So Bethesda is doing it before E3 starts. It's going to take place on June 14th. Now, I'm pretty sure, just checking my calendar here, June 14th. Yeah, that's the Sunday before E3. So, what are they going to announce? Fallout 4. Like, duh. That is going to be their headliner. That is going to be... They might announce a few other games and everything like that, but Fallout 4, or the entire thing might be dedicated to Fallout 4, but the entire thing is going to be headlined by Fallout 4. That's the new story you're going to see out of it. We might see a little bit of gameplay. We might see some things here and there. We might see a release date. I bet it comes out this fall. I bet it releases in November. I bet it does. Besides that, Bethesda is, I mean, I don't know what else they could announce. They could announce Dishonored 2 or stuff with Dishonored 2, bringing Dishonored to PS4. What if they come out... I mean, obviously they're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls Online, because this is June 14th. Elder Scrolls Online launches on PS4 on June 9th. So we'll see if they talk about that at all. What if they bring Skyrim to PS4? What if they're like, for you PS4 guys, we know we did that we're going to bring it to PS4 and Xbox One. That would be pretty cool. Or bring in the Fallout series, both Fallout 3 and, I almost said Halo. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas to PS4 and Xbox One. That would be really cool. Besides that, Dishonored, Wolfenstein just released last year, so they probably won't talk anything about that, unless they have some DLC planned, which I'm not thinking they will, because it's a very story-centric game, unless it is like a standalone story DLC. Besides that, I mean, Fallout is going to be the game of the show, really, for that conference. I mean, it won't be a new Elder Scrolls game. It won't be a new Elder Scrolls game, so I'm going to go ahead and put that to rest. Elder Scrolls 6 will not be coming out this year. I mean, it'll come out eventually, but it won't be coming out this year, and that's probably not even what they've been working on. I mean, they've been cited in Boston, they filed trademarks for Fallout. It's going to be Fallout 4. I mean, that's going to be what it is. Elder Scrolls, because they switch on and off. Plus, Elder Scrolls Online is taking all the Elder Scrolls heat right now, so there's that. Evil Within just came out. Oh, Doom. They have Doom. They have the new rebooted Doom coming out. So they're going to be probably showing the first gameplay from the new Doom. So that and Fallout 4 are going to be the two big games. But here's my prediction. Just to kind of bring it all back around. My prediction is that Bethesda does this before E3. And they will show up at either Microsoft or Sony's conference with more gameplay of Fallout 4 or Doom. And some sort of exclusive deal. And I see them going to Sony's. I see them going to Sony's because they came to Sony's last year, or the year before last, with The Elder Scrolls Online. And they were talking about how The Elder Scrolls Online is coming to PS4, how Bethesda has a new partnership with Sony and all this other, not partnership, but like a new rekindled, like, I want to call it partnership. So let's just call it partnership, but it's not like a written down contract partnership. I want to say that they'll show up at Sony's. And they'll be like, here's more Fallout 4 stuff. Pre-order now and you get this extra stuff for PS4 only, or a special edition PS4, like, console Fallout 4 edition. Like, that looks like a vault or something. I could see that happening. I can really see that happening. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. Thanks for listening to me rant about the news, or just give you the news this morning. I didn't really rant a lot about it, because I just think it's very exciting news to hear about all this kind of stuff. I'm really excited to hear. I'm always excited for E3. E3 is my Super Bowl every year, except it lasted a full day instead of just 4 hours. So, I'm super, super, super excited for E3, especially for Bethesda stuff. We'll just have to wait and see what they do. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to me rant this morning. Hit the like button down below if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button right over there if you want to follow everything College Gamer does. We're going to have a few more gameplay videos going up. We're going to be recording a Worms video today. We also got Evolve, so we're going to be making some videos on that. Besides that, be sure to go like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Both of them can be found at collegegamer94. Go check out our website at collegegamer.net. You can listen to the College Gamer podcast there. A new one posts every Thursday around noon, or between noon and 12:30. Guaranteed. Like, that will be up. And then be sure to go follow us on Twitch. You can find us at twitch.tv/collegegamerlive. Go check us out there today, because I will be hopefully live streaming, Evolve gameplay. And yeah, be sure to check out our game of the month. It's Rogue Legacy. We're going to be playing the game for the entire month of February, and at the end we're going to be doing a live stream with a discussion about the game every month. New game every month. So, yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.